Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is by common sense. I try to keep it down in the nitty gritty of the 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's very important because everything I say is important. Hey. If you have any comments, questions, or insults, or roast fest, or a suggestion, you put it down below. I'll monitor it, screen it, and approve of it. Okay? When I first started in 2012, okay, it's off and on, off and on. I realized that, I remember I started off like this. I said, hello, peoples of Earth. Welcome to my page. Lizards, aliens, greys, werewolves, bats, shapeshifters, and demons and angels. Okay. Welcome, peoples of Earth. Welcome to my page. Now is the beginning. But of course, now I have evolved. Morpheus 3 is coming. And when Morpheus 3 comes up, it will be a new revelation, a new dictation, a new citation. It will be a new era of new technologies far beyond your wildest fucking dreams. The YouTube is full of information. Everybody can learn about things, and it's used in video. Either you're monotone or you're not monotone. Okay, there are entertainers. There's people who are listed under entertainment purposes and blogs and videos. Okay, and then there's people who are just plain don't get any views at all. Okay, but my videos are eccentric. And this is what this video is going to be called. This video is going to be called Eccentric Therapist. I am an eccentric therapist because I took up classes for psychology. I actually counsel people and I actually talk to people. And I consider myself an expert when it comes to relationships. Because I am most likely asexual. I'm very particular about who I sleep with and who I talk to. I keep myself in the public and I am paranoid of the public. So basically I do go out in the public. I'm not afraid of the public. But I'm afraid and I'm not afraid. Okay, you see how that works? See how it twists? Okay. I am afraid, but I'm not afraid of public. Okay, so as I talk to guys, predominantly guys, a lot of people basically are depressed in a sense. They are ignorant, and when you try to educate them, they are always in cognitive dissonance. And when you have cognitive dissonance, and when you have personalities who are on a lower vibration, you have to try to either continue to talk to them for a while, if they're starting to do something about themselves, or you just have to let them commit suicide, seppuku, like the Chinese or the Asian peoples. Okay, and I usually do video chats, okay, and I'm like looking at people and I'm like, hey y'all, how you doing? I know your fact that y'all are depressed and y'all spank your monkey all of the time, it's okay. But of course you gotta make people happy, because if you don't swear in your vocabulary, you don't say pussy, juice, cum, nut, okay, jack off, dildo, you don't say none of them words, and you're not creative, and then I already read you 50 miles away. Okay, I read you 50 miles away. If you're too organized, I already read you 2 miles away. If you're too stiff and you're too intelligent, I already read you 50 miles away, okay? But you can't read an eccentric, okay? Because I have a mask. Okay, and when I talk to people, I try the best to inspire and lift their lives so they can so men, predominantly men, will stop worrying about loneliness and trying to stick the penis in the dirty pussy cunt, cock carousel cunt. And I even help women. I have a few female friends I keep in my sorts of weaponry. Okay. And they destroy females too at will, okay? When it comes to feminism, they destroy females at will. They're dragon ladies. The females I talk to, they have good conversation. My wife is not one, okay? She's not a dragon lady, but I always put the pound down for her ass. She knows I saved her soul in her life. I brought her into this world, and I can get her out, okay? This is the United States of a fucking America. And of course, I save lives if I bring a female over here in this motherfucker, right? So I gotta cover my ass. This is natural common sense. But a lot of guys look up to me on the YouTube because I've lived in Ethiopia for about a year and a half or almost close to 2 years. I don't remember. And people ask me questions. I delete questions because it's irrelevant and because they can watch my other videos. Okay? some people send me videos and stuff, and I counsel them, and I try to tell them I'm an expert. And it's like, I don't have to use these certain linguistic terms or anything like that. You can look it up on the internet. I'll say that to them. I'm trying to tell you the truth, and they don't want to hear me, but it's okay. I don't mind when people, and I don't mind if people underestimate me. That's the whole purpose of my facade, okay? You know what I'm saying? I've been in countless relationships, and I can't remember them all. From light-skinned yellow to Asian to Orientals, okay? And I even was lucky enough to see two pussies lay by side, and I smacked them with dildos, you know? I like this one better than this one, okay? The girls laugh. The girls laugh when I did that. Because I have magical fingers to say. But anyway, I digress here. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not arrogant. No, I am not arrogant. I'm just trying to be funny. The word trying is very important, but I know I'm funny. In my own mind, and in your mind, and in most people's minds. I'm not unfunny like fucking Jimmy Fallon, okay? I believe that Conan O'Brien is definitely funnier than Jimmy Fallon, and definitely, he had the talking dog and the bear that played with his balls all the time and shit. They're definitely more funnier than fucking Jay Leno, okay, you know? But even Jay Leno said the funniest man he ever known was Richard Pryor back in those days, okay? But white people think they're funnier than black people, man. But it's okay. You keep believing in that psychology. The world is still evolving, trying to catch up to America's linguistic terms when it comes to humorism, dark humorisms, okay? But I entertain people. Do I ask for money? No, I ask for the offering of donations, okay? I don't look for a handout. A donation is something when someone needs something, okay? I don't use your money to spend on video games all day, okay? No. My daughter needs stuff. So I have to give my daughter Pampers and my new baby daughter. You see my videos, okay? You know what I'm saying? So if you talk to me, you never have a dull moment because I'm pretty eccentric. I do things in a strange way. So if you're suicidal and I say that, make sure it doesn't hurt, okay? And make sure you realize there's one note before you go, okay? If your mission is incomplete, you're coming back as a donkey or a cow or a bug or an insect. You're coming back. And that will put fear in a person before. Now I can say that if you're going through a lot of pain, I remember this Russian scientist, doctor over there in Russia, Dr. Koborky, it's Dr. Death a lot, and Dr. Death. And he basically was putting people to sleep peacefully. That was a very nice gesture, but for some reason, their country is corrupted. But you can kill yourself in a better way, you know, instead of allowing him to do it and all of the burden falls on him and shit like that. And I can give you pointers and ideas, okay? It's easy to kill yourself painlessly, okay, in this life. But of course, I don't give that type of information. I usually try to tell you be careful because you might be coming back. You have to go through the burden of suffering, okay? So that is how I do it. I give therapists because I have a therapist, okay? And I learn from a therapist and I regurgitate it in a way to where you don't have to go to a therapist. You get a free therapist for free because I get therapy, okay? Right? So if I get therapy, then you might as well listen to a person who already been a therapist, okay? A therapist, okay? I've been a therapist. That's a new word, motherfucker. I've been a therapist, educated in therapy, okay? A therapist is more knowledgeable than a psychologist. A psychologist only just prescribes medications. Why is that? Okay, and shit. So is that the level? That's how it works. It says you become a therapist and then you become a psychologist. So that's the order it goes. But then the psychologist loses all sense of all of the knowledge and the ebonics and the education of when he was a therapist, okay? But a therapist is a healer, okay? I'm a humanitarian. My life path number is a number 9, and my attitude is a number 6. My daughter is reversed, okay? So, other than that, if you need any help, because I know a lot of people are sick out there, including myself, okay? But everybody's a special type of sickness, you know? Some sicknesses are specialer than others. And some people say you're not special at all. But you have a nice fucking day. I explained myself what an eccentric therapist is. And since you already had a therapeutic session already for free, give me your fucking money now. Okay? Give me your fucking money. You put down in that description box what you asked for. You give me that money in that fucking PayPal. You pay it now. Okay? Peace and love to you, brothers. Like, go to my page. You have a nice fucking day. It's under 10 minutes. Okay? Peace.